Hello, hello. Happy Friday night. What's up? What's up? It's Friday Night Live. I've got a donation list going already. So that's cool. I'll wait for her to show up. Please don't forget to click the like button. Yeah. Don't forget to click that like button, guys. Thank you. All right, let me get the camera up. What's up? What's up? Really. Okay. Let me grab my Lenormand deck back here. My camera all crooked. What on earth? Must have knocked it somehow. Something else I think just came through. Nina! Hello! Hi! OMG, I have an update. Ah! Deep breath, she says. Update. I love updates. Kit Kat sent a donation, but I don't see her here. I haven't started questions, so go ahead and give me your update, please. Do you recall my Lenormand about a trip and maybe someone going with me, etc., and you had mother energy in the reading too? Oh, yes. I said something about mother. Oh, I do remember that. That's been a while back. But yes. I do remember that. I can't remember what it was, but yes, I do. It's been a minute, but yeah. Deep breath, she says. 3 days ago. That's funny. I'm like, that's been a minute. 3 days ago, huh? Hey, Milky Way, what's up? It was only 3 days ago. That's funny. Something about someone sexually interested going on a trip with me. Oh, I do remember that, yes. But I think about the mother thing. I thought the mother thing was a while back. I thought that was a longer time ago. But it was at the same time? Yes, yes, 3 days ago. Oh, that's hilarious. But yes. Happy Friday, girl. Hello, happy Friday. Milky Way. Nina's updating me here from 3 days ago. That is so funny. I do remember the sexually interested thing. More current. It's so funny though. Okay, so my mother told me as a heads up last night that Mr. E may us in Texas when we're going there. He may what in with you guys? He's my brother's best friend, and it's for my brother's military graduation. He may go with you guys. OMG. Uh-huh. Yeah, now I don't remember who he is. Yeah. We had that reading. I can't imagine someone of interest because it's strictly family. Oh, yes. He's going from what I understand. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Oh, my. And the plot thickens. I do remember in the reading, yes. Wow. Well, definitely keep us updated. My goodness. If that's true, he'll be staying with us. Oh, shit. And I haven't seen him or talked to him since last October. Yeah, I recall. Yes, we were dating and it ended abruptly. Yes, I know, Nina. I know. I remember. Mm-hmm. The whole friend of the family. I remember his energy. Because you guys were together for a minute there. You guys were an item. He wasn't the one you brought up in here on the live. Was he the one you brought to the live? I know. Well, I don't say brought to the live, but yeah, you were with him. I don't remember who that guy was. No, that's somebody different, I think, actually. That was Michael. Okay. Hi, Pelagia, over in Facebook, hon. I'll be happy to answer your question. With a donation. And all my information is there in the description. I am going to get started though. I do have 3 questions on my donation list presently. If you'd like to get added on it, just go ahead and send your donation. We'll get you there. EJ for 3 months didn't make anything official or anything. Oh, okay. So Milky Way over here in YouTube has 3 questions. I was going to go ahead and get started on that. But yeah, that is interesting, Nina. Very interesting. So you'd say the Lenormand was accurate? I mean, what's up, Kit Kat? What's coming towards Katarina, please, at work for the next 5 weeks? What is coming up for Katarina at work for the next 5 weeks? Did you get mine too, TC? Yes, I did. I'm so sorry, hon. You need to be. You're next. I'm so sorry. I didn't put you down. Will you remake the list and make it proper, please? Add you on there. Yes, right after Milky Way. Goodness gracious. Thank you. Yeah, it caught me off guard. Yeah. All right, we got the stork and the moon, the crossroads, the child, the house, the fish, and the side. All right, so you were asking about, do you guys do anything with taxes there? I'm just, because the fish and the side can be somebody like doing their taxes is why I'm saying. Milky Way is why I'm saying that. But we do have I'm just seeing a lot of emotion, having to make emotional choices. You might feel some kind of hurt. When I say hurt, like emotional emotions are involved here. What is this? I don't know what we don't do taxes. Okay. Well, it doesn't have to be taxes, but a lot of times I'm just saying that because it's almost time to. But the fish in the side can mean that, but it's kind of almost tax time. Like April 15th. April 15th. Is coming up in the next 5 weeks, actually. That's funny. Anywho, yeah. I mean, it doesn't have to always mean that, but I thought, well, I'll go ahead and say it because it is tax time. But if that's not the case, it's about like balancing accounts. It's like tax, like settling financial affairs, cutting away that which is too much, like just taking care of looking at what you have, what do you need, what can you spare, that kind of And this is at work. I already filed my taxes, she said. I just seen that. So so there's something about the way you working changes. The way you're working changes here. The way you work. Something about the way you changes. Okay, what is this? What is this? Something to do with your job has triggered a transformation in you. Ooh, this is deep. Oh, this is deep. Why is it so deep here? Um, so Milky Way, this it's like it's kind of making. I think this what it's like you're evaluating. This is change. Yeah, it's changing you, and I think it may have something to do with um childhood trauma. I mean, I might be getting way too deep here and on such a question as what's coming towards me at work. But I definitely feel like I was being pushed at this job to become less soft. Yes, honey, and don't take this negatively. We all have childhood trauma, but this is showing up here. Like I don't know, did you have a lot of family members or something? But some kind of hurt where so we've already determined you're people pleaser, so that usually comes from some reason as a child you had to please people in order to get your needs met. Um, this is getting deep, but the overall is good, positive energy that it's like transforming you. Like I've got it. I can no longer be this way. I've got to heal these wounds, and of being someone who's too and get rid of stuff that like really evaluating that which as far as of yourself, like what balancing your cutting away that was balancing your life, cutting that which is too much. Um, definitely resonates. I'm sorry you got cut off. What kind of family members? Oh, I was just saying a lot of family members. Like, do you come from a family like a lot of family members? How it shows up, but was what I was saying about family members. Mom wasn't very nice to you, so you probably had to. Are you from the South at all? I don't know where you're from, but I mean, that's. I'm not going to stereotype all Southern women by no means, but it's kind of sometimes we're to always we have to be nice little girl kind of thing as well, and sometimes, but yeah, you have a pretty small family, like and not just your immediate family, but every. You're from Russia, okay. Well, that same kind of stuff there. Um, let's see here. Did you guys, okay, if you're not or a family with a lot of members, did you have a lot of rules? I don't know. Very like tradition. We're always very tradition and rules of great value. Something like that. I didn't really stay in touch with extended family. Okay. Oh yeah, Southerners are very polite and nice. Yeah, I'm soft Libra. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's what I'm getting here for you. Yeah, a lot of rules, and so that makes sense, huh? Then, and that's probably something that of all your family members, like through your ancestors, like throughout the years, tradition and geez, this is getting deep. I love readings like this though, but uh like your generation after generation after generation and rules, all the tradition, all the way you have to be this, and this, that kind of stuff. So, anywho, so this is good. This is good because this job, see, there's a purpose of this job in your life, of course, and part of it is you're transforming, triggering you to transform, to change, to grow. All right, next question. William's current thoughts about what? William's current about Carolina. William's current thoughts about Carolina. Thoughts about. All right, the Lilies first card. Mm-hmm. The Tower, okay. The Cross. The Whips. The Fish. And the Star. Okay, his thoughts of you. Did you... Well, the lilies and the letter together can mean some kind of like sexual talk. Doesn't have to be, but I don't know. We have like the argument card or some kind of abuse of power. Yeah, abuse of power to the authority. Let me see. The Tower in the center, talking about like his authority here, authority with you. But like he's abusing his authority or some kind of something that's not quite I don't know, not on the up and up. I don't know how else to explain it. But it looks like, okay, we're looking at having some kind of business vision. I don't know if he thinks you have a business vision or this is his business vision is here as well. Be the leader, be able to have sexual talks here with you. The lilies here, the fox, or the fox, the fish, someone sexually. What the heck is this? I don't know why part of his business vision is exploiting people sexually. That's already there. Your business vision. That just goes along with, you know. What? Wishful thinking causes suffering. So I think he has desires here, like abuse his power when it comes to you. But we have cold, cool communication here. The tower's enter, so there's some kind of block or boundary up. But I don't know, he still has some kind of wishful thinking. No. So what I'm getting from this is that Mr. is back and wants to incorporate sexual adventures into his business vision. Yes, something like that. Being able to have sexual talks. Yes, that's exactly. Is that the words I used? Oh my God. Yeah. This is crazy, but I mean, that's what I'm getting, girl. But no emotions, though. Like, I don't know, who's a snob here? Like, it's like but he doesn't want to connect emotionally with you or anything. You about how he can use you for his personal gain. He's not really looking to communicate like emotional. Yes, you did. That's funny. Being able to have sexual talks. All right, next question. And then Nina, you'll be next, my dear. There is. Okay. All right, William's intentions towards Rena. William's intentions towards intentions. All right, the tree, the lady, okay, the snake right in the middle, the clover right side with the whips, the cross, and the stars. There's that thing about he hopes. Like it's like he wants to take this risk with you and like seduce you here or something like that. Play with your feelings as well as here. But manipulation, do something physical physical. But at the same time, I have that abusive power here with the cross and the whips. So he doesn't really take it seriously. He doesn't take. He's just willing to. He's willing to gamble. He thinks about taking some kind. If he was to, it's manipulation. Is how it shows up to seduce the woman. Okay, do something physical. Woman does something physical. It looks like the attention stopped dwindling. Yeah. It looks like. I don't try. It doesn't look like the attraction has. It looks like it's too. I think when he thinks things are a risk, that's what he thrives on, kind of thing. Yeah, it makes him feel powerful. To gamble, to risk something because you hope things will work out in your favor. So like he still wants to, it's too much of a risk. I'm definitely not seducing him. Yes. It's about like it's really risky. He knows it's risky, and that's the excitement of it. This guy. I don't know. I think there's a part of him that may be wanting to retaliate. Some kind of retaliate. It's possible here. I am getting something about a chance to retaliate. He definitely don't want to take any kind of responsibility for anything that he's done. He basically makes light of a misdemeanor. Like, oh, it's just a misdemeanor. It's not that big a deal. Nourishment. Yeah. I got something about possibility of him wanting to retaliate. But does he do any kind of like have any kind of like sarcastic humor or hurtful jokes, any kind of bro aggressions, any kind of like he's just that kind of thing. Watch for that, okay? Sarcastic. He can be sarcastic. that his sarcastic humor that he has is part of that retaliation, okay? His way of it's manipulate here, play with feelings. Yeah, they even kind of on. In addition to that, his sarcasm, he may also kind of playful, and to get what he wants. There's something here about taking risk. I've got it here twice. It's all a big risk and a gamble. I've got that here twice as far as his intentions towards you. Strange. I don't know what exactly that means, but that's what I got. Yeah, that's twice about a risk. So, Nina. What's up, girl? I got your update. So that was cool. Are you there? Are you guys there? What happened to you? Did I lose you guys? What the heck? Yeah, Nina, let me know what you'd like me to look into, if you just want a general or what's up. I don't even have the clouds. What's this? Oh, that's just white. I don't want that. Sorry, Zion. Okay, good. Did that make sense? Was lagging a bit. Okay, no problem. All right, you want to know about Texas, the great state of Texas. These flowers? Okay, cool. They kind of match the cards too, in a way. I don't know why I said that, because this is not flowers at all. I guess maybe the color. All right, we're looking into your trip to Texas. What to expect. Okay. What can you expect here on her during a trip to Texas? What expect during her trip to Texas? What can you expect her Texas? The sun in the center, crossroads, the ship, the anchor, the coffin, the book, the mice, the snake, and the heart. Okay. Well. So it's like you started out here kind of maybe lacking in choices, or this is past energy, but like you feeling like your options are dwindling here, kind of stressed about it a little bit. This is all about this, oh my, this love relationship, where we've got betrayed love here. We've got just kind of false, like a false person, false actions. Um, this isn't like the reality, that it's like dwindlingness here about this situation. I don't think life in general. I'm talking about this love connection, because we don't feel loved in the situation. I got betrayed love here. Manipulated, some kind of manipulation of facts in this love connection. The undercurrent here is a love relationship has ended. That's like the undercurrent hidden, not really hidden, but it's like what's sitting in the subconscious or the unconscious here is this ending of love. Now, this trip that we have, I don't know, it's like you're going to giving up some kind of goal. What? Yeah, we're giving up some goal with the snake and the coffin on the ship. It would be the trip here. Okay, options on the trip. You're finding happiness after in, but this kind of overshadowing things here. But you're going to end up giving up a goal, is how it shows how it's when it comes to this love connection. So let me see. What exactly do we have here? A final farewell, to move on from a loss, someone behind for good. A journey is over, no exploration. With this situation with this guy. So I'm assuming that's what it's talking about him, right? He's not showing up here on the table, but I mean, like the man, I mean by that. But I think that's what this is talking about. It's like you're leaving this person behind for good. Somebody is not making changes in their life, to not allow oneself to changes. So I don't think any changes have been, let's just put it that way. There's a lot of just, I don't know, I'm getting like reckless adventurous. Oh goodness. Reckless adventurousness. But I don't know, with this coffin here, I don't think anything with you and him necessarily. I don't care if he comes. I'm keeping things moving forward. So if he does go, it's fine. If not, it's fine. I don't want it to be a gossip highlight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be fine. I can coexist without giving him my attention. Yeah, I'm not getting arguments here. Just that, you're moving on. It's exactly what I was getting. It's exactly what you're saying. Is that you're moving on, final farewell, or however it said, something like that. Yeah, you're going on to leave school. What's that? To leave school is also here. I don't know what that refers to exactly. Anywho, yeah, holiday trip is how it shows up as well. But I don't know, this guy, something here, the mice and the snake, I'm just like, nothing's changed, same old shit. And you'll be just fine. You guys had you had a passionate affair at one time, but it's gone stale. It's gone stale, Nina. It's gone stale. She's like, I know. Oh, it's gone stale. So it is going to remain that way, it looks like to me, on your trip. Right now, though, I mean, you heard this about it, everything looks fine between you. I mean, the sun and the heart, I think you all can, like you said, coexist. It's actually really bright energy. Like, you guys, okay. You guys, easygoing relationship. Forgiveness makes true happiness possible. OMG, OMG. Forgiveness makes true happiness possible. So, I don't know if you feel this guy, you guys, let bygones be bygones or whatever. But did you love him? Yes. Well, actually, celebration of love, that could actually be the wedding, I suppose. If you didn't tell someone you loved him, say that, like to your mom or anybody, then that's about, you're going to a place where people are broadcasting their love, or I would say, yes, I've known him a long time. Okay. So, it would be nice, I think, because there's a lot of warmth. And I mean, like the sun. Now I'm numb to him. Okay. You're gonna notice a lot of love at the party. The wedding is a different event that's in May. This military graduation event. Okay. Well, you're still gonna feel the love. You're still gonna feel the love. That's funny. There's just a lot of love. And I don't know, I'm not saying that you're going to be with this guy. I'm just saying that there's a lot of love. And maybe that is a long time or whatever. I know you're trying to keep up with all these events. I know, right, Nina? Shit. But I think you forgave him, or there's some kind of forgiveness here, and I think it's going to be just fine. So this is during the day then? Because I was thinking something about the day. Like, there's a lot of warmth. That's how what I was picking up, some kind of warmth. I don't know what that means exactly, but we do have the sun in the center. So I think it's going to be fine, hon. You're moving on from this situation. The weekend after I get back is my graduation in DC. Okay. Yeah, a daytime event. Okay. Well, I just think there's just a lot of love around, even if you guys, it's kind of sad because you're a little romance in here, but there's still an entire event in the trip. There's forgiveness and love and happiness and stuff. Well, I'll be there for about a week. Damn. Yeah. So, you got another question, Nina? Or, wait a minute, what do I? Yes, you got another question. That's a long time. This is for your brother's graduation, right? Is that what you said? Yeah, that's gotta be annoying. Gonna be annoying. I'm back. Nina's got a question here, and then you would be after Nina. If you have another question. Well, Lenormand just given a kind of a general of you. You're moving on. It looks going to be fine. Moving on. Bigger and brighter things. Yeah, Bruce, here's the next question. Since this dusty, knucklehead, Mitchy, crusty dog. Oh, shit! Now, who the hell is this piece of crap? Okay, Christy Dummy is going to be coming back in. Oh, Mr. East on him. Okay. Gotcha. Tell me how you really feel, Nina. What will his energy be when he is around? I love it. Okay. Spirit, how will this guy, Mr. Ewell, how will his energy be when he is around Nina down in Texas? How will his energy be when he is around Nina Texas, how does his energy be towards Nina when he is around her in Texas? That's funny. You're right, Nina. You're right. Oh my gosh. Too funny. All right, the ship right in the center. We're on the right track because that is the card of the trip. We got the snake as well. Yeah. The child. The tower. The letter. Okay. The clouds. Mm-hmm. The fish. The stars. And the clover. Saying no. Okay, the undercurrent here is something about saying no to a chance. Like not saying no to an opportunity to talk. Now that's the undercurrent. I'm not saying that's what's coming up. But that's like thing, something about saying no. Okay. How will the energy be? He'll talk about the trip here. I don't know if he got some kind of. There's a lot of drinking going on or something. Gambling, maybe, possibly. I'm just throwing it out there. Like procrastinating. I do see a little drinking and okay. I mean, there's communication here between you. How his energy be? Well, you're gonna wonder about his desires, his motives, right? I think he does. There's some kind of unification here. I don't know. I don't necessarily want to say reconciliation, but I do see reunification. Okay, that's different than reconciliation. It's like, but keeping boundaries. If we're going to protect our purity, our peace, we're keeping boundaries. I see that here as well. In the past, there's a lot of boundaries here too. It's pretty prominent. There's something this person didn't commit due to reckless abandonment or reckless selfishness, something like that. Somebody didn't commit due to reckless selfishness. Okay. What the hell is a little further? It's like wanting a fresh start. I don't think it's like love connected. I don't even really see sexual advances or anything like that here. It looks more like about the future. But not for reconciliation, though, I don't believe. Let's see. The child in the stars. To make sure here. Yeah, making that first step towards unification. Um, that kind of thing. He was very selfish, manipulative. Yeah, I could see that because he kind of comes across like, well, the snake and the child here, it's like that's that playing with feelings. He's kind of a very experienced and skilled. He's like manipulative, a little bit more naive. He's very. Oh, wait a minute. He may want to have. He's something. He may try to trick or manipulate you, though. I should say that. I don't know how exactly, because I'm not getting the sexual stuff. It could very well be. You're gonna have to keep your boundaries, okay? So I don't see him like he will definitely try to talk to you. There will be a communication. But or at least an attempt. We're saying no to a chance or something like that. Sneaky, mischievous. Okay. Well, his desires and motives are not clear. Does he drink? I'm just getting drinking like pretty heavy. Um, he may act kind of happy-go-lucky, like act like he don't care. He can talk to these nuts. He drinks, yeah. Yeah, I think there's some drinking here with this conversation. Um, I think conversation, yeah. So maybe him, my brother, or my mom. He's good at being aloof. Okay. So I think he is going to. This is the future outcome of had. Somebody starts a conversation, begins unification, but then the undercurrent is we haven't communicated. I guess that's because you have not been communicating, I suppose. We haven't really took an opportunity to talk. What else? Let me look at something here. On this trip here. All right. To leave someone, to fantasize about someone who's absent. This is what's going on right now. Oh my. To fantasize about someone who's absent, to keep connected with someone although they are absent. Well, that's probably because of the communication, I would say, that you've had with you. It's like that's bringing you this connection to someone who's, not really in your life kind of thing. I think is what that means. Yeah, there's a lot of, I don't know, daydreaming. What is this? I think he wants there to be some kind of profit for him. What the hell is this? Yeah, I mean, you're going to have your boundaries up here. It says very clearly here for you to, in order to protect your peace of mind, you got to have your boundaries up. I think he was like that, like a daydreamer. Oh, a daydreamer. Okay. Well, that's what's going on here in the present time. He could be fantasizing about you, daydreaming about you, something like that. And could be possibly. Does he? I don't know. I don't know why he's going here. I mean, I don't know that all his motives. Yeah, he does show up as there's a little bit of greed or something here. Is he kind of money orientated? Like all about money, possibly? Like may have in the past did like immoral things to get whatever he wanted. Did immoral things to get whatever he wanted. Jeez. Yeah, he's kind of slick, huh? Yes, she says. All about money. Okay. And he did immoral things too to get more money. Something like that. Cancer trait. I love it. Fixated on money. Ah, okay. Yeah, he looks at people not only, but I think he also looks at people, Han, as how they can be used for personal gain. Seriously, that's how he does immoral things to get whatever he wants, and looks at other people as how he can get personal gain. That was in his past. Yeah, okay, he's trying to have a fresh start here, whatever. Or he says he is. But hon, I don't. I mean, as you know, people rarely change. So He may be kind of playful with you, okay? Where his desires and motives are not quite clear, and you're like, what the hell? There's some, and I think I've said this like third time I said this, but there's drunkenness here too. So yeah, just kind of keep your. I'm seeing this reckless selfishness, hon. Yeah, he's told me he's using his brother to help him move up in his career. Oh my God. I'm aware of that side of him. Okay. And you've gotten that before in past, how he can benefit from people for his own gain. Yeah. Yeah, that is. And he's probably somebody who also judges people by what they have. Like, you know, the more physical objects you have, the more successful you are you the better person you are, or stuff like that type person. He hated when I called him out on being manipulative. Yeah, that's probably why you're too good for him. Of course. Of course. Yeah, he sounds like he's at the core of him, his morals are screwed. And if your morals are screwed, you can only imagine how he's going to treat you, you know. So you dodged a bullet there, Nina. Okay, so he is critical. Yeah. Let's just try to keep your boundaries, stay away from as much as possible. Okay, my dear. Okay. Which is why we clash. He's routine, complex, likes to always be right, analytical, and I'm spontaneous, hate routine, observant, and adventurous. Yeah. Yeah, I could see how that's not going to work out. Um, you're welcome, hon. You're welcome. All right, Katerina, back to you, my dear. Let's start with your first question. Okay. Oh, whoops. All right, what are William's current feelings about Katerina, please? What are William's current feelings about Katerina? What are William's current feelings about Katerina? Milky Way! We have the mice. She's ready. All right. The child. Okay. The lady. The coffin. The clover. The stars. And the anchor. There's a little bit of doubt here, like when it comes to trust. He may not quite trust you. I am ready. Okay, what is this child here? That we do have the inexperience showing up here again with the lady, like the younger lady or young lady, inexperienced lady. Just showing up. This is the child in the coffin. What is this? Everything revolves around an ending. What? Okay. Okay. Suppression of playfulness. Okay. So, all right. Trust me in terms of work or as a person. Well, it's about the playfulness that, um, like the playfulness has ended, like suppression of playfulness. Like you're no longer, he can't be playful anymore. So that's where that trust comes in. It's about basically how he acts towards you, playful, like a playfulness. I guess that, I mean, in his mind, his flirting, I guess, is just being playful. But but he knows it's ended. Like it's ended. And that I think is where the trust is coming in, the trust issues or whatever. That where there once was trust, now doubts come in. So there's some kind of doubts along with that distrust. Okay, looking at the child. Yeah, somebody. Yeah, lack of playfulness. That's like that curiosity, that playfulness is no longer there with you. That at one time, yeah, it's too risky now. It's a gamble for him to be that playfulness. It shows up as playfulness. I think it's probably like flirting, but like the fun's over. Something pleasant ends. His lucky streak ended. And if he did have some kind of happy-go-lucky nature, was very easygoing, kind of maybe that is showing that that's ended too. This is easygoing. Yeah, there's an ending here. Ending of playfulness. That's what I just keep getting over and over. Can't be playful anymore kind of thing. To hold on desperately. So, so well, this shows up actually. Oh, okay, okay. He has a hard time. Okay, he wants to like take risk with you or whatever, but he's got his routines and his obligations. So I think that's why he doesn't trust you, because he can't be playful like he was before. Which you should not be being playful at work anyways. So it's not a freaking playground, right? It's a public office. Okay, are you still there, hon? Moving on to your next question. Did I lose connection? second. Okay, people got too much time on their hands. Yeah, I'd say. Hey, Gabrielle, welcome back, hon. Welcome. Okay, Amber's current thoughts about Katerina, please. Amber's current thoughts about the ring, the tree, okay, the letter, the stork, and the ship, the tower, and the side. So did you guys, what is this? Did you guys like some kind of disrupting comfort? Traveler returns, or somebody's coming back. Traveler returns is how it shows up. To physically connect. So did you guys connect? Yeah, return to somebody that was cut off. Okay, so we've got no contact here in the center, but then we have to physically connect. So it's kind of like opposite here, but maybe you guys, were you guys not talking and now you are talking? Something like that. Thank you, Gabrielle, and I did receive your donation. Yes, she cut me off previously and now she's being nice again. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Well, so you guys, as far as her thoughts about you, and that's, you guys had a weak link, but let's see, with the tower here and the ship, but now you're okay. Now to seek contact. So now she's come back and seek contact. Gosh, I guess I don't know if she's over it here. I don't know. Do we go back to a conversation we had before? Something like that. It's a natural process. I guess you guys have to physically connect. But I don't know. Someone's aloofness or control freak mentality or pride made someone else leave them. So I don't know what her deal was, if she had some kind of pride situation, felt like, yeah, you were taking control, something like that. But she's back again. It's a natural process. Is how it shows up. All right. Interesting. I'd say that was pretty spot on. She cut me off. Now she's nice again. Well, I didn't really see. I mean, as far as on the cards, her being real nice, I think she feels like almost like she has to, because that's the natural process. Something I just kept being natural process. So, all right. So we got another question for you, and then Gabrielle will be after that. I think that's everyone on the list at this time. Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay. All right, so Katarina, how do you have Katarina's assistants currently see her, please? How do Katarina's assistants currently see her? She was the one who cut me off and was rude at the celebration for Mr. Flirty. Oh, okay. I don't remember that. I mean, I remember the celebration for him, but I don't remember the drama. Okay, so how do Katarina's assistants currently see her? The house, the clouds, okay, the mountain, the book, the letter, the bouquet, and the whips. So, okay, well, we got some silent treatment going on. That's interesting. So Amber's being nice to you, but I'm getting some kind of like silent treatment here. Friendly silence. You know, I am picking up here. There's a bunch of weird stuff going on in drama. Yeah. I am picking up here something about being nice or being so good natured that people think they can be mean to us. But I think you're the good natured one. I hate this. I've seen this before. I've seen it in my own life. Got readings like this for myself. It's like, what the fuck? But excuse my language, but it's like people, you're so friendly, hun, and you're so non-confrontational that they think they can be mean to you. And then they also exploit your good nature, okay? And it's like, that's showing up here. To share the knowledge. Okay. This. So just know that there's something like that showing up. Secrets in the family, or like, I think they also think you don't have any guidance, really. No plan. No plan. Now that don't make sense because I've read, or just not really, okay, not really having, I shouldn't say no plan, not having any tradition, no familiarity, like they're not familiar with you. We don't have our tradition, our guidelines. I don't know what this share the knowledge is. I guess, do you teach them stuff or something? Maybe? Or at least you try to, but there's a mountain here in the center. So it's just like a big obstacle and confusion and obstacle and just like, ah, bingo, that's my problem. I am the good natured one. Yeah. So I don't know if there's just some kind of misunderstanding that's causing a conflict, okay? Um, yeah, I do explain things to them. Okay, okay. But there's still, and then did they, I think they don't understand, so now we have a conflict. Um, don't get to where you become desensitized to their insults or whatever. You know what I mean by desensitized, just like, oh, well, whatever. Um, Someone is scolded or mocked for their ignorance. The freak. Someone is scolded or mocked for their ignorance. I don't like that. I don't know if they do some kind of mocking of you or something. Oh, I'm not desensitized. I'm getting hardened by it and becoming less friendly. Okay, good, good. Um, I don't know if you gave him any kind of scolding. Yeah, there's just a lot of obstacles to be stuck in this obstacle here. But I think a part of them, because I've got here twice that like maybe with the silent treatment. So I don't know if that's you giving them the silent treatment, them giving you, whatever. Like just not really a lot of communication. Yeah, I'm sure they're mocking me. Yeah, I think they are, hon. I think they are. I do. Good God, something happened. I mean, I know those things were not the greatest, but geez. So that's what I have, my dear. Thank you so much for your donations. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Okay, next up is Gabrielle. welcome, hon. You're welcome. Gabrielle, you are up. Go ahead and post your question, please. While you're doing that, I'm going to go shut my blinds real quick. Okay. Thank you, Milky Way. You got another question, hon? You'll be after Gabrielle. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Johnny reached out today. Told me he's going to call tomorrow and didn't forget about me. Wondering why, being that he is with his girl. Okay, you want to know why he reached out to you? Or why is he calling you? What's his intentions behind calling you? Is that what you mean, my dear? Yeah, okay. All right. So what is Johnny's intentions here with Gabrielle for calling her? What is Johnny's intentions here with Gabrielle for calling her? What are Gabrielle's intentions here? Or Gabrielle's. What are Johnny's intentions with Gabrielle? Okay, let's see what we have for you, hon. The Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and the Ten of Wands. Okay. The heck is this? I didn't hear from him anyway when he was with this girl, so I was wondering what is the difference now. Okay. Why did he reach out to you? I think he may have problems in his with there's a lot of burdens in his relationship, hon. Because we have the Ten of Swords, Ten of Wands. You're the new opportunity here in the center of the Ace of Pentacles. And I believe this was the same card in another reading for you. Like, you're the new opportunity, okay? He's having some kind of, I don't know if there's problems, all right, with we got the Ten of Swords. I don't know if this is representing her as like the Empress, baby mama. I don't know if she doesn't have to be baby mama, but there's a Ten of Swords here, so there's some kind of painful ending. I think it's like he wants to keep you as an opportunity, hun, because things he's looking like he might not be getting anywhere in his connection, the two, what he's presently in, it's very burdensome. It's because I think he sees you as an opportunity, a new opportunity here. You're the Ace of Pentacles for him. And I think he's having problems. Like, they may even break up here because I have the Ten of Swords. I can't say for positive, but I do think there's problems here in his relationship. That's why. So he's wanting to keep you there, keep you as that opportunity for a connection or yeah. I think the difference now is he's got problems with her. Okay? That's the difference, I would say. Maybe before, I worry about people like this who think they always got to have somebody on the line or whatever. Ugh. Break up? Yeah, I mean, I'd say it's a possibility, Gabrielle, because we do have the Ten of Swords here, which can be a painful ending. Next to the Empress, which could represent his girlfriend here, this woman. A lot of times this baby represents a baby mommy for me, but it could represent, the the person who would be like a baby mama, like a long-term relationship type. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, my dear. Yeah, I'd say things are pretty heavy. There's a lot of, like, he can't get anywhere. There's problems. Okay, that's what I have for you. And let's see, I'm going to move on here to Katarina's question. And I remember reading that she was pissed. So he's looking to a new opportunity with me. Yes, Gabrielle. Yes. What? Okay. Miss Milky Way, are you here, my dear? I'm getting ready to start your question here. I absolutely love this question. What does Spirit have to say about my current personal growth? Oh my gosh. That is like top-notch question. I love personal growth. We should all be trying to improve ourselves. I mean, it's healthy for us too, is what I'm getting at. Not judging, just saying. What did I just... Oh. Yep, you're here. Okay. All right. All right, Spirit. I'm trying to see if Spirit thinks I'm making progress with this whole too nice thing. Okay. Spirit, what does Katarina need to know here about her current personal growth? What does Katarina need to know here about her current personal growth? What does Katarina need to know here about her current personal growth? I totally agree. People don't change unless they have to, so why not get ahead of the process and make good changes? Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Most people don't want to change, though, I have realized. Okay, we have the birds, or the fish and the birds, the moon. You kind of got to get so freaking fed up with stuff is when you start, start looking in the mirror. You know what? Maybe I might be the problem here. you know, or what? Not, and I wouldn't say that, but what can I do that's in my control, right? That I can change about these situations. Okay, the tree in the book, and the scythe, and the letter. Okay, so the painful truth. All right, all right. Okay, you kind of get a little bit ungrounded here. Um, there is advice here for you. Okay, you got to find a way to ground yourself in times, well, when you're ungrounded. Um, I have a tendency to become ungrounded myself. I've learned through human design that my root is undefined. I don't know if you've ever done human design, but I want to check into it. It's really quite cool. It's kind of like astrology in a way. But anyways, you're going to have to find a way to ground yourself in these times, okay? Spirit's saying that huge. That is really huge. Which, if that's on your lunch break, you got to take your shoes off and walk around on the grass. You got any grass where you're at? At work? Where you could go outside? And I know we talked about you imagining roots growing from your feet, as you're sitting at your desk. Like, you've got to find a way to get yourself grounded, because in all these the times, you have got to take stock of your emotional state, make your sleep more efficient, okay? Through proper sleep. Make sure you're getting good sleep. It's very important here. It's all, yeah, your emotions. You've got to take stock of your emotional state. Do you kind of have like anxiety by chance? This is my cards of light. This is all about the emotions. Your emotions kind of get all over the place at times. And sometimes we get emotionally upset. We have an emotional reaction. And so you've got to, your energy gets all over the place, right? You don't know what to do with your energy. Have you been finding something to do with your energy? You don't have anxiety now? Okay, good. So that could just be when your energy's kind of all over the place, is maybe with the anxiety. Like, you're kind of because your mind is unsettled. And when your mind is unsettled, it makes it very difficult to be grounded, right? So if you've got to find a way to ground yourself in these stressful times. Nervous, I'm something about nervous. And cut away anything that's not productive, that's not, cut anything out of your life that's, yeah, I don't know, that not productive, not, like you're not profiting from it. I can't necessarily say that they say you're getting better. Have you it's about your health. No, like, and another thing you can do is be confident about your intelligent. You're very intelligent here, so do be confident here about your intelligence. I don't know. It's like be aware of in your body. These emotions can sometimes emotions can get like trapped in our body. I don't know if you do any holistic medicine or anything like that, but sometimes our emotions can get kind of trapped in our body that need to be released. And that could be you just like running or I don't anything physical, Reiki, stuff like that. I'm ready to pop off when I'm pissed. Okay. Okay. Um all right, you got to chill, chick. You got to chill. Uh you do worry a lot. I'm getting like I try to go to the gym and I've done Reiki. Okay, good, good, good. Um, so you are, if you're doing those things, you are improving. Um, you actually, I'm getting here that you are profiting from this chaos. In the long run, you're profiting from this chaos. So, yes, I would say there's improvement because you're being able to handle this chaos better and better, right? Yeah, this is an expensive education, my dear. Expensive education I'm getting. Um you're learning more about your personal growth as a person in this chaos than you ever did in school. Okay, I kind of threw that in there. But no, I do think that you are this you did have well, I'm getting expensive education like you're learning so much more. It sure is expensive. But you're learning so much, with what you're doing here at work, and these kind of, I don't know if it's just at work, it could be anywhere really as well, but okay. And it's, and also taking a practical approach to your fears, your needs, I'm still getting that which grounds us emotionally. I think there's like 3 times on here, Spirit's talking about grounding yourself emotionally, grounding yourself emotionally, grounding yourself emotionally, emotional resilience, like, and rest. And you also need rest. And there's something about stabilizing your emotions. So just keep doing that. Stabilizing your emotions, keeping yourself grounded. And yeah, with you doing all that, yes, you are improving. We just got to take a practical approach. Okay? That's what I have for you. Interesting. So, all right. So we're going on 2 hours here. Send for another question. Okay. Sure. Turn this. All right, I did receive it. Spirit. Okay, what does Spirit have to say about me? Okay, how does Spirit currently see me? Okay. All right, I'm going to change. I'm going to go back to the beautiful Gilded Reverie. Give me just a second. Oh, man. Oh. Had to stretch my back there a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm going to look at how does Spirit currently see Katarina? How does Spirit currently see Katarina? Spirit Spirit, how do you currently see Katarina? Such a want to say it like that. Spirit, how do you currently see Katarina? How do you currently see? the fish, the stork, the lady, the key, the rider, the lady again, that's you, all about you, and the cross. Okay, this is about a change in your working life, and you're going through a transformation. I think I might have said something about this earlier with the fish and the stork. It's something about your working life triggers a transformation in you. Okay, you are changing here. It's all about the lady here. I actually prefer the Golden Reverie Jack. It's beautiful and more descriptive. Yeah, it is. It is. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. But it's like you're changing. Okay. You're changing. It has to do with your working life. That's what's changed you. The way you work changed. It's making you change, right? Because you're changing the way you work. It's all about your work life. But I think it's affecting not just your work life, your entire life is being affected by your work life here, because that has changed. And it's causing a transformation in you. And you are very dutiful by nature. Very dutiful, very responsible. And this is a stroke of fate, which cannot be prevented. Oh, I love this. And your inner nature, who you are, feels like a burden to you. Because it's like how it's really hard work for you. This transition in this transformation, it brings some suffering with it, okay? And it necessitates very hard work because it's kind of going against your inner nature. But this is a growing pain, okay? Yeah, my softness definitely feels like a burden. Yeah, absolutely. This is a growing pain. This is a pain which is in the nature of things. Pain is our greatest teacher. I think you've probably heard me say this before, but it's so true. Pain is our greatest teacher because it cannot be ignored. Because we feel it. So this transition's painful. It's like because it's not, it's you're having to change who you are, who your inner nature is. Well, I don't think you're not gonna be a different person, but you're growing. Because it's inevitable. You have to. And sometimes the universe will do that. It'll make us so freaking uncomfortable. We have no other choice but to change. I think that's kind of what's happening. You're so freaking uncomfortable with uncomfortable. I don't know if that's the right word, but you got to change yourself. Like there's no other way around it because you can't change them, right? Yeah, to welcome change. This it's happening right now too. Right freaking now, girl. That's the Spirit saying. This is how I see you right now is you're changing. And we had to push you hard for you to understand. Yeah. And you actually, Spirit sees you like you are wide open for anything that happens. You are welcoming this. Even though it's hard, it's burdensome, it's painful, you're welcoming it. And Spirit sees that. So you're seeing the blessing in it. I'm glad that I'm actually changing. Yeah, you're welcoming it. You're wide open. You're basically being pushed into it because you have to. And that's generally a lot of times why we change. Where the universe makes it so uncomfortable, we have no other choice. Yeah, sudden changes in your working life, you're getting piled on with more and more work. Something's demanding a lot of what's valuable for you. And this is also, all this is making it necessary for you to change your view on what's valuable. What is valuable here to you? I do see the blessing because I'm tired of being a pushover and hoping that people will appreciate my kind nature. Well, they don't appreciate your kind nature though, hon. That's why you have to have your boundaries up. Because they don't. They see your kind nature as a way to take advantage of you. Oh, you're good natured? We can be mean to you. We can take. So the blessing here is the lesson that you're learning in order to put up boundaries and not being a pushover. They're not going to see that. People don't know. So you're seeing what's valuable here. What is valuable? What's the most valuable thing to you? Your peace of mind or everyone else being happy? Now, the old Milky Way would, well, I just want everyone else to be happy. No. Your health will go to shit with that kind of attitude. You got to do what's best for you and preserve yourself. And do what's best for you. I'm starting to see that people don't care. Yeah, they don't, hon. They don't. They see a kind person as someone to take advantage of. Now, I don't mean to say every person in this world because that is not true. But the majority, oh, you're a kind person? How can I take advantage of you? I mean, I'm just being honest. I know it sounds pretty shit, but it's the freaking truth, man. This is coming from a kind person. And I'm trying really hard myself to not be a people pleaser. Me and my bestie, we're always trying to help each other out here. Like, okay, well, what should we do? You know, okay, I know I need to have my boundaries. We have to talk to each other and we have to like pump each other up in order to have the courage to stick up for ourselves so that we can have a peaceful life. So, anywho. But this looks good though. Spirit, you are transforming here. And it sucks in ways. But you're learning. And you are welcoming this change. So, yeah. I like that message. So that's what I have for you, dear. Thank you so much. There's always a lesson in everything, you know. We're always learning lessons, helping us grow in our life. And if that's the way we look at it, then nothing will get us down, because when shitty things happen, we can just say, well, how can I grow from this? What was this trying to show me? So, you're welcome, hon. Thank you. I appreciate you too. Hope you have a good weekend. Until next time. Yeah, I will see you again. I shall return. I'll be back. Well, I'll be back Sunday. Yep, I'll be back Sunday. So have a good night. I'll go ahead and throw up my last call. I think I'm probably done for the night, but I will throw up my last call. If there's anyone looking for a reading, my last call has been thrown. Yeah, see you Sunday, hon. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off out of here. I'll be back Sunday. Have a good one.